Good afternoon, everyone. Whoa. Welcome on in. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. It's a little warm out. I know that. All right, let's see if this is going to give me grief or not. Hey, Tina. Come on. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Okay. Thanks for throwing snowballs. Thanks for sprinkling, Tina. My lips feel dry, so I keep a little thing of Vaseline back here. Okay, so this is one of the boards I acquired, and I did base coat it paint. I base coated it white. Hi, Judy. Did you know I base coated this paint? And this is a stencil that I got from Essential Stencils. Was it Essential Stencil? Yes. And we're going to put this in here, and then we're going to do a little something something to it. And I got this nice little new tool that I like. So let's hope. The one time I pulled these off and it was stuck to this, which surprised me because normally that don't happen. We're just going to fold this up and put it over there because I could use that. Hi, Maddie. How are you? Now try to line this up, because once you put it down, that's pretty much, and I think I might have it off a little. Yep. Oh, well, it is what it is. It was stuck already. Hi, Rebecca. So it's off a little, as you're going to see, but this is a little wider. That's all right. That's all right. We got this. So how's everybody's day been so far? And how's your weather? Ours is warm today. We had some torrential downpour storms here last night. I don't know if you all got any, Tina, or not, but it was pretty gnarly. Hi, Lisa. I'm doing fine, thank you, Maddie. Hi, Mickey. Thanks for throwing snowballs, Lisa. You didn't miss me today, Mickey. How are you doing? Are you feeling better? I know I'm more than ready for a vacay. Hi, Emily. How are you? So today is kind of a more laid back, simple kind of project. For those that didn't see, I ventured out a little bit and tried to do a pot, and I'm gonna find a label because I think it needs a label. Did a beef stew yesterday, and it smells good, y'all. Almost, almost. My day has been busy, and it's so hot here. Yes, it is hot out. I keep telling Kenny that one year I would like to have a pool. And even with having the doctors telling them, yeah, pool would be good for the spine and all that. Haven't gotten one yet, but I think it would be nice because on the hot days, I wouldn't mind being in it. Thanks, Em. Feel like I got, oh, I was messing with a new heat gun that I got and I burned myself. Okay, and then when you do this, for those that has never done it before, you pull it up slow to make sure it's sticking everywhere. Because if you pull it up slow, then you can put it back down. I can remember, and some of you might even remember one. Luckily, I had two of the same design, but it was not wanting to stay for nothing. Only bits and pieces of it were. So I was able to take the second one that I had and kind of piece it together, which is nice. I'm just giving it all some more because in some areas it still was not staying. So I figure might as well go ahead and rub it all. Hope I'm not missing any. Thanks, Mickey. Hot as it's been, it would be too hot to even get in the pool. Thank you, Mickey. I appreciate sharing me out and saying it was cute. Did you get the storms last night, Tina? These little letters are not wanting to totally stay down. So I'm trying to be extra careful. I said that I spoke too soon. I said it was going to be a simple project, but this one's being a little stubborn. So I want to make sure it all stays down. You did get it? Yeah, it is. I've always found when doing these, it's the real fine letter. Don't know why, but that's what it always seems to me. So we'll just keep rubbing it in sections and keep going back and forth until we get it all. Thanks, Judy. Hi, Lavon. How are you? These little scribbly looking things, or however you want to say it, don't want to stay down. I do like this new tool that they have much better, though. We're getting there, slow but sure. Hi, Becky. It could have came through and I missed it. I might go back to the other one, even though I like this tool better. Don't think it matters, though. Hi, Linda. How are you? Sorry, y'all. Concentrating. Trying to make sure that every little piece of this is getting off. All right. This part's being a little stubborn right here. Ah, it's pulling up some of the... There. My heavens. Hi, Andrea. Slow but sure. If I'm missing anybody, I apologize. And hello. Welcome on in. This one, to me, is harder than any of the other ones that I've ever had. This one is really wanting me to work. That's okay. All right, Elle, let's go. There you go. Now it's the D. Make sure the P is going to come off. Almost halfway, y'all. I won't be able to stay till the end, but wanted to say hello. Hello, Ranch 628. What was your first name, please? I appreciate you hopping on. I don't know if I put you on here or not. Have this nice little cheat sheet. No, I do not. So we'll put you on here. Trish. Welcome on in, Trish. Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. So we are doing a rub-on, and I will post it after we get done on my page. So you can see the finished product. I am one, I like lavender. So when I see stuff for lavender, that's like all right, let's get that. I thought that was down, but it's not. But this is the good thing, that if you just do it slowly, you can catch anything that is not sticking totally. If you just pull it straight up, you're going to miss stuff. You might wind up having a hot mess. Hey, Sherry. I know I'm missing y'all. I'm sorry. Big petal. Big piece. I've had this sitting here just waiting for the right, what I thought was the right piece, a board to use. And then I kind of inherited these. And I thought, well, that'll work. Alright, I need to start using my left hand. I'm not a lefty, but we're going to use it. Because then I can hold So has everybody been having a good day today? I know I asked, but if I missed y'all saying how you're all doing as far as the day's going, I'll have to go back and check, just say, hey, I already answered that. So I do have a question. How many on here, because I know there's quite a few that are the crafters, how many on here are going to continue making Christmas? Maybe not all the time, but periodically. It is a big transfer. But it'll be well worth it once it's all down. I think it's pretty. I thought about cutting it up at one point in time, and then I thought, no, I don't want to. I think for me, I think I'm going to start doing some fall and Halloween, and I might throw in a little bit of Christmas here and there, but I think I'm going to be doing more fall and Halloween because I love fall, I love the colors, and I love Halloween. Not all the gruesome gore, but the fun stuff. Hey, Joanne, keep making. That's what I was kind of thinking periodically, but start focusing more on fall and Halloween. We're getting there, y'all. All right, I lied. I said I was going to use my left hand. And then just some whatever. Not, it's not Halloween, it's not fall, maybe not even Christmas. It's just a whatever. That's sometimes I think that's the best, whatever you feel. Because I know some days I'm like, okay, I may get up and I'm like, I got this big old huge old plan that I'm gonna do and gonna do this, and then other days because it's a bad day, I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. And look, I thought this was gonna be a simple project, and this stencil says no, you're gonna take your time and do it, which is fine. Not everything can be easy peasy. Hey, Cheryl. Sherry, are you still cutting stuff? Or are you on break? Man, these letters are giving me the problems, y'all. They're like, no, you're not coming off. And I'm like, yes, you are. On some of it, you can tell when you're rubbing it because it's really like bright. And then as you rub it, it gets kind of dull. On this, I can't totally tell. Hi, Ruben. How are you? My plan is to use what I have on hand to get rid of. Girl, if you only knew what I just got. I'm reclined now. I let myself stop working. Good. You need a break. Y'all don't even want to, y'all probably don't even know. I don't think I could have even explained to y'all what I was talking about yesterday, the good deal we came into. Mm. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put it all. However, like I said, since we're going to be doing the Happy Mail once a month, y'all are going to be benefiting from some of it. That'll help me. That'll help me know where to put it. I send it to you all. Right? I do too. I hate digging through stuff too. But I told Ken, I said, that's why, when I do get like bins and stuff, I want the clear ones so I can kind of see in it. And I try, like, if I'm doing if I do like, just say Halloween stuff, I try to put it all in the same bin and stuff like that. Well, this little booger right here doesn't want to stay down. I know you all probably wouldn't be able to tell on some of this, but I can. Hey, Ken. I get that, Ruben. Surviving is the best thing, though. So I'm glad you're doing that. I think the letters are being the most difficult. And the little squigglies on here. That's what I'm calling them anyway. A little bit of the lavender. But most of it's been coming up on the lavender. We're getting to the end, y'all. Woohoo! We were supposed to have to do something this weekend, but it kind of fell through. So maybe since Ken's on here, we can do this one project that is going to take two of us to do. I've never done it before. I know he's never done it before, but why not? Right? What's it going to hurt? If it doesn't turn out and it's goofy, y'all know what not to do. My hand is hating me. I'm not a lefty, I'm a righty, but I changed to the right because my left hand goes before my right hand, or my right hand goes before my left hand. So that's why. Plus, I can hold this up with my right hand. This little booger right here does not want to lay down. But look, we don't have that much more to go. Yay! And with as much as I've been rubbing on this thing, I do have to say, though, I have had it for a while, so I don't know if sometimes when you have these for a while, if they kind of get a little tougher to get off versus one that's, shall we say, fresh. Hi, Tony. How are you? Does anybody know? I mean, I've had this for quite a while. So I don't know if having it sit around for a while, if it makes it a little difficult sometimes. I don't know either. Because I've had some of these, it's like lickety split, it comes off. And then I've had a couple where it does, where you really got to work. They make you work. And this one is definitely making me work. But in the end, it'll be worth it. Hi, Gail. How are you? You can see this is what I have left, so we're not too far from the finish. Whoop, whoop. I've had a couple other ideas that I wanted to do this week, and I kind of put them on hold because it had to do with clay. And if I'm going to do the little, I call it challenge clay with sherry, I don't need to be doing it on here. Some of this real fine stuff is very hard to get to stay for me. Oh, you little booger. Sherry, I really liked your little vase that you did, or vase, or bowl, whatever you want to call it. I thought that was really super cute today. You have this stencil? Hopefully it comes off a lot easier than this one is. I thought it was super cute, pretty. I loved it, but it's being a little stubborn. But, like I said, this is why they tell you when you do this to go slow, because then you can see what's not sticking. Oh, come on. I thought you were going to do this, you little booger. Do we have it? Almost. Almost. I'm getting excited, y'all. Almost. Gonna have to catch up on comments because as it's going, I am not gonna stop now until this is done because we're right there. So y'all are gonna have to forgive me if I'm not answering it right now. Hot diggity dog. All right, who's getting in on the challenge this time? Thanks, Gail. Becky, you're going to get in on it? Hi, Joan. How are you? I know that I've had this one for a while, and I thought maybe that's why it was being so stubborn. Isn't that pretty, though? I love it. So this is what the backside looked like. I did not paint that. Let me see if I... It is fun. The only one that I've done so far was when we did making flowers. I have all these ideas in my head, but implementing them is another thing. Now, all that work I did, I want to take to give it kind of a 3D effect here and put some fake lavender on here, but I'm going to trim the ends up a little bit because they're a little bit long. Girl, I wanted to rip it off like a Band-Aid, but I knew as I was pulling it up, it would have taken some of the, it would have been bare in spots, and I didn't want to do it, so I just toughed it out. I've had to work on some before, but this one was work. I was like, holy crow. So I'm going to take some of this, but I did take some coffee page, and I want to take this so it's not just like the bare ends down here and wrap it around here. And I should have turned on my little glue gun, but since I don't think that one's totally warmed up yet. Hi, Karen. If I missed you, I'm sorry, or if I said hello to you. Hello again. I kind of got, oh my God, lost in, not in translation, but lost in work here trying to get this little dude off. It was being stubborn. Stubborn, stubborn, stubborn. So all I did was take a little piece of muslin and then the coffee page and took it over this and some, not yarn, lace. Because I wasn't sure if we wanted to put some lace on the end of this or not. Hi, Stuart. How are you? Creating with Donut Challenge is part of... Yes. So I'm still contemplating what I might want to do. I think I'm going to give it a go, but I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Has to be in on the 14th, right? We will trim that little piece off here because it just looks so funky, in my opinion. I didn't have to trim it off. It kind of came off. So my other question is, and I did stick some on me, I can either take jute, because I kind of have like jute tied around down here on the end, or I can take some coffee page lace and tie it around on the end of here. So either the lace tied around in a bow, or just do simple with the jute like they have in the the rub-on. Which do y'all think? You need it by the 14th. That's what I thought. So jute around it or lace around it. If we do the lace, I'll show you. This is a lot right here, but I'll show you. And then y'all can decide, because I'm not going to glue it down or anything. At least not at the moment. So I'll make it a little neater if we use it, but here's the lace. We could do the lace. I'm thinking maybe we might go with... You already decided, Jute? Then I missed it. Y'all are flying by fast. Now I see lace, and then I see two jutes. But you don't know what I'm going to add something on the sides here too, y'all. Got to yell a little louder. Comments are going by too fast. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Do you like the way I was tying the lace upside down and now I'm tying the jute right side. So there's the jute. I think either or, truthfully, but we'll stick with this because we're going to do something on the sides here. Okay. Let's get some glue. Dagnammit. So here's what we have so far. Now, I want to just burn myself again. Purple people eater. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I want to take this because I really think it's pretty. And I'm going to take it and I want to add it onto the ends here. So here, I'll show you. If I hang it upside down, y'all won't get it. I mean, you'll understand, but I'm going to take this and I want to put some on the ends like that. Thanks, Tina. Karen, did you notice I did paint the edges? Had to make sure I did. Sometimes I don't paint the edges because I like the raw look. Hey, Kim, welcome on in. If you were on earlier and I missed you, I'm sorry, but hello. Okay, so now I'm going to take that. This, I think I'm going to just leave it as kind of like a leaner. I'm not going to add anything to hold it up and hang it. I think it would look good just being like a leaner. So I will have to glue that end down off the top there, but let me get the glue gun and just kind of hopefully glue it without burning myself. Again. I almost feel like Ken did the one day he was doing a live, and I think he must have burned himself 6 times. Hey, I try to paint the edges for the most part. There's just sometimes some of the wood, I like the raw edge, so to speak, especially when I do live edge. I love it just like that. think, if I remember correctly, I found this, and if you can see when you turn it, it's got like a little stone in the middle. I think I got this when I was up at Hobby, or not Hobbies, Joann's, and they were closing. So this is all she wrote, unless I can find it somewhere else. Yes, I have not seen Karen on in a long time. She used to come on every so often. You are correct, Sherry. But she's had a lot of doctors and appointments and that going on, so that could be one of the reasons why we have not seen her. There was somebody on here that, if I don't know who it was, I can't remember right offhand, and I was wondering if they had a page, but now I don't remember who it was that I was going to ask y'all about. Because I try to follow everybody and at the very least watch replays if I can't get you live. So if there is anybody on here who has a page, go out and come back in on your page. You're more than welcome to. And then anybody who is not following anybody, please follow. It helps us all when you follow us. Just picking some hot glue off. Thank goodness it's not the other. So I think, what do you think as I hit the glue gun? I'm going to get these. This is my fancy new hot heat tool that my friend Tina gave me for an early Christmas present. And y'all, it's pretty awesome because you can take it, you can move it all the way up to real fast fan, low fan. You can take it up really high. You can move it down low. And when you go to turn it off, you hold it and it changes to cool if you want the cool. And then just hold it again and it'll turn off. So it's pretty damn fancy and neat. It's Beautimus. Thank you. Thanks, Ruben. Thanks, Stuart. Thanks, Stephanie and Judy and Joanne. All right, prayers. Who needs prayers? For Karen? Absolutely. Thanks, Sherry. You know, I think we all need to just keep everybody in prayers because I know there's a lot of people that are going through a lot of things. Some are really heavy duty and they need extra prayers. So if y'all don't mind just putting out a big prayer chain for everybody, I think it would be appreciated all the way around. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Get thrown in the pokey. Sherry, you're not going to get thrown in the pokey, are ya? So this was supposed to be a simple, easy one, but that dang stencil made me work. But this is my project for today, y'all. So I do appreciate each and every one of you hopping on. You are the highlight of my day. Y'all make me laugh. All right, I saw something, but it went by too fast. I'll have to go back and look. Hi, Shyla. I think that's what I may have missed. Thank you all. I appreciate it. If you're all having heat, a lot of it, like we are, Stay cool the best that you can. If it's gonna, you got storms coming like we did yesterday, please be safe. In the meantime, I will be back on tomorrow, same time, same bat channel. Love this glass thing that I have on my table because you get anything on it, you can either just wipe it off or take a little plastic scraper, even one of these, and it comes right off. So, in the meantime, everybody have a good rest of the day and evening, and I will see you all tomorrow and some of you later today. Don't forget that there is still the event going on for Christmas in July, and I know that James with Rustic Cabin Crafts is going to be on tonight. He was on last night, but he's going to be on again tonight. So if you have nothing else to do, 6 o'clock Central Time or 7 Eastern Time, catch them and say hello. Also, they still have the discount going on until the end of this month, and you can get their stuff at either Renee's Chalk and Craze.etsy.com or woodchuckworkshopar.etsy.com. Use the discount code MELTED, all in caps. Have a good evening, everyone. Yes, prayers for everybody. Well, maybe hearts. I guess we're not going to get hearts today, or I'm just not making it good enough. But anyway, hearts to y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.